Hello and welcome to this meditation for the 222 portal. So today's meditation is centered around aligning with trust and divine timing. So if you're here, chances are you've been working through something hard. Maybe you're healing, your growth, manifestation, or you're just simply trying to find some clarity in your life. But sometimes, no matter how much effort we put in, things just don't happen on our timeline. And that can be really frustrating, right? We start to question ourselves, we doubt our path, or we feel like we have to push even harder to make things happen. But that's where surrender comes in. Surrender isn't about giving up, it's about releasing the need to control every outcome. It's about trusting that what's meant for you is already in motion, even if you can't see it. So the number 2 in numerology represents balance and harmony and trust. And 222 as an angel number is a sign that everything is unfolding as it should. So this portal is here to remind us that we don't have to chase, we don't have to force, we don't have to overthink. Instead, we can align, trust, and let go. And that's exactly what we're going to do in this meditation. So as we begin, I invite you to allow yourself to release whatever you've been holding on to tightly, the expectations and the doubts and the need to know exactly how things will unfold. This is your time to step into flow, to trust the process, and to surrender to something greater than yourself. So find a comfortable position, take a deep breath, and let's begin. Take a deep breath in and let it out slowly. Settle into this moment, allowing your body to relax. Let your shoulders drop. Your jaw soften. And your breath find a steady, easy rhythm. There is nothing to do right now. There is nothing to fix. Nowhere to be except here. This moment is enough. You are enough. As you breathe, notice if you're holding on to anything. Maybe there's tension in your body. Maybe a thought that won't let go. Just notice it without judgment. Now imagine for a moment that you're holding a rope. This rope represents everything you have been trying to control. Outcomes, timelines, expectations. Maybe it's something you've been waiting for. Maybe it's something you've been afraid won't happen, or something that you've been forcing. Feel the weight of all of it in your hands. Feel how tightly you've been gripping it. Now ask yourself, what would it feel like to loosen my grip? Not to drop it completely, not to walk away, but just to hold it more gently. Breathe into that idea and allow yourself to soften. The energy of the 222 portal is about trust and balance and flow, knowing that what's meant for you is already in motion. So often we think that we have to do more and push harder and figure everything out. But what if your only job right now is to allow? To trust that the right people, the right opportunities, the right timing, it's all unfolding, even if you can't see it yet. You don't have to force a flower to bloom. It just does that in its own time. And the same is true for you. Breathe in this knowing and breathe out the pressure to control. Sometimes surrender feels scary. It feels like free falling into the unknown. But surrender isn't falling. It's leaning into support. Imagine that everything you desire, peace and love and clarity and purpose, is already here. Not just possible, but already present in some way. And maybe you can't see it fully yet. But just like the moon is always whole, even when it looks like a sliver, your path is already unfolding, even if you can only see part of it right now. Can you trust that? Can you trust that nothing is missing? That you're not behind? And that you're exactly where you need to be? Breathe in trust and breathe out doubt. Now take a moment to reflect on something in your life that has already worked out for you. Something you once worried about that eventually came together. Notice how it arrived in its own time, often in ways that you didn't expect. This is proof that things are always moving, even when we don't see them. It's proof that life is supporting you, even when you don't feel like it. Let this gratitude fill you. Let it remind you that you are guided, held, and deeply supported. Take a few more deep breaths. Feel the ease in your body and the peace that comes from surrender. Not because everything is solved or figured out, but because you no longer need to carry it all alone. You are in alignment. You are in flow. You are right where you need to be. When you're ready, gently bring your awareness back. Wiggle your fingers. Stretch if you need to. And as you open your eyes, carry this trust with you. Know that today you have chosen to let go, to allow, and to surrender. And in doing so, you've opened the door for life to meet you where you are. Take this energy with you as you move forward. You don't have to chase what's already meant for you, because it's already on its way. Namaste.